Hello everybody, welcome back to the Craft Beer Hub. I've got another beer review for you, and it's a beer from a brewery that I didn't think I'd ever have on this channel. The story behind this is we were in France in the supermarket, and their beer selection in the supermarket is just insane. Like think like your big Tesco Extra, but maybe 2 or 3 times the size. It's insane, honestly. It's insane. It's not all craft beer. There's kind of everything in there. And one of the beers that's heavily stocked in the supermarkets over there is beer from this company. I'm not going to reveal quite what it is. Desperados. They have every single choice of Desperados on the shelf. But more than anything I've ever seen in the UK. And my wife picked this out for me because she knows I like, and stick with me, Mojito cocktails. If we're on holiday or if we're, at a pub somewhere in the summertime, I don't mind a Mojito if I'm honest. So you guessed it, it's Desperados Mojito. Desperados, obviously, probably my first experience with Desperados was going on the old booze cruises. We used to live in Kent, and when you live in Kent, to get across to France, it took us less time. If we drove from our house, caught the train, and went across to France, by the time we landed in Calais, it took less time to do that than get into central London on the roads, which is just insane, isn't it? So yeah, Desperados was like one of those beers, 14, 15 years old. My mum and dad have always been drinkers. They're pretty liberal. They were pretty liberal with me with the alcohol when I was a kid. So my first experience with Desperados was from France, getting it with my mum and dad. So it's kind of a nice walk down memory lane. My wife obviously knows I like Mojito. Yeah, I don't know what to think. I drink without sounding like a beer snob. I drink craft beer. I don't drink. This is going to go everywhere. Oh no, it's going everywhere. Let's put it on my beer mat thing. Wow, I'm getting a whack of lime. Jesus, on the aroma, flipping heck, and it's about half a metre away from me. Yeah, there's a few little things in here that maybe sort of, yeah. I don't know. I drink craft beer. I don't drink this stuff normally. Wasn't even on my radar, if I'm honest, until my wife walked over with it. So here we are today. Things you do for love, hey? Let's get it into the glass then. I've got my Beer 52 sponsored Brew London glass. Let's get her in. I mean, I can smell it from here, honestly. I'm probably 30 centimetres away from my head. It just honks of lime. Right, what have we got in the glass then? A kind of straw to amber coloured beer. It's probably showing up quite well on the camera actually. Head's dissipating fast, half finger white head. Let's get the aroma. Artificial mint and lime. Actually, I'll give it the credit. The lime's artificial, but the mint actually smells really quite fresh. First impressions, and then you can't smell anything else. You can't smell. What do they make this? What do they make this with? Do they make it with corn? I imagine it's a Mexican beer. It's probably made with corn, isn't it? Maize, yeah. I can't even read the back of the bottle because it's French, but I just saw maize. It's just lime and mint, but the mint actually smells pretty good. The lime, not so much. It smells... Anything that smells of mint has that kind of thing of like being a bit mouthwashy, doesn't it? But here goes nothing. Cheers, everybody. The head's totally gone. It looks dreadful in the glass. Let's go in. Oh, it is so sweet, I can't tell you. Does it taste like Mojito? Yeah, it does. It's so sweet. Like, stupidly sweet. Let's go for it. Slightly carbonated. And it's just mint and lime. I'm not kind of getting any of that corn or maize Mexican lager vibe from it at all. It's so sweet. Slightly bitter at the back. But it really is just mint and lime all the way through. It's horrendously sweet. There's got to be some sort of sugar syrup in here. Or sugar. Most likely syrup. It's probably this mint syrup thing. It's probably going to... You know, like what you get in your coffees or... they could put it in cocktails, don't they? Like mint syrup and lime syrup. I'm just not into it. I'm debating whether to drink any more because I think I might end up contracting diabetes from this. That's rank. That is absolutely rank. There's not much you can say. I mean, I talked about it earlier, didn't I? About when I was a kid, 14, 15, drinking Desperados. That's probably who it's not aimed at, obviously, because it's not legal in many places to drink when you're 14 or 15. But no, it's not. I wouldn't. You know, in America, they do these beer cocktails, don't they? Have you ever seen them where they do the bucket and then it's normally a Corona that's upside down in a beer? That's probably what that's good for. It's just way too sweet. It tastes borderline alka-poppy because it's so sweet and all you're getting is lime and mint. There's no kind of maize character like a Mexican lager flavours coming through. There's an element of bitterness at the back, which is probably the only thing that really tells you it's a beer. No, that is not for me at all. Let's have a look at the instructions, the descriptions in French. Excuse me. So it's got water, malt d'orge, whatever that is, maize, glucose syrup and sugar, hop extract, tequila, natural flavourings of tequila, mint and lime, citric acid, I don't know. It's got a lot of sugar in it. 7 per 100 millilitres, and this is a 650 bottle, and it's 5.9%, which I should have said. Per 100 millilitres, it's got 3.3 grams of sugar. So if you drink this whole thing, you're probably getting on for 18 grams of sugar, is it? Quite a lot. Yeah, overall, not very good. I just don't know what to say. It doesn't really taste like a beer. There's no hop extract, it says. Wasn't getting any of that. Maize and malt, wasn't it? Yeah, wasn't getting any of that. Just over-dominated, over-sweet, rank flavourings. Is it undrinkable? I can see it being quite refreshing if you eat 25 chocolate bars a day, that's going to be refreshing for you. But if you don't eat 25 chocolate bars a day, that is an absolute miss. It's a 1 out of 5. Yeah, what can I say? That's 1 out of 5 on the Craft Beer Hub. Thanks very much for watching, guys. Let me know if you've had this. It obviously, I kind of had an inkling I wouldn't like it, if I'm honest. I try and go into my beer reviews blind and kind of no premeditated stuff, but I kind of had an inkling, and yeah, it's just lived up to it. If you wouldn't mind hitting the like and subscribe button, that'd be good, and just pray for my insulin levels after this. I'll see you on the next one, guys. Cheers.